Eric Dyer, with the contract expiring, has actually been approached by Sevilla. Of course, he can sign a pre-contract and join them next season. Looks like Eric Dyer is finally going to be out of our lives, boys. I've been praying for times like these. And the Spurs go marching on. We are in January. We are in second place in the table. The transfer window is finally open. And we are about to kick off in the FA Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. We're second in the league. And we are through to the round of 16 in the Europa League. And if you told me we would have been doing this well by January, I would have definitely snapped your hand off for that. Welcome back to Tottenham Hotspur FIFA 23 career mode. But before we get into the action, we need some reinforcements. I spoke about how we definitely need an attacker. Of course, Son Heung-min out for the rest of the season, so we need some reinforcements. And I was thinking, having quite a lot of guys on the shortlist, but we have cut it down to this one man. And I'm thinking we need a guy that can make an impact now. Yeah, not a prospect that's for the future, not a guy who's going to take time to adapt. He has played in England for basically his whole life. He's an established Premier League player who can play on the wing and as a striker. And of course, he is homegrown, which is always very, very helpful. The problem is I don't know what his exact overall is. And we have exactly 25 senior players. So we're going to try to offer a swap deal here and see if they can take that, because if they don't, we're going to have to sell some. We're going to see if maybe they'll take like a Matt Doherty or something, send him over to Palace, still in London. I don't know, his valuation is like 21, so we're going to offer him 15 million plus Doherty. Let's see what Patrick Vieira says. He's actually going to take that on the first offer. I mean, some pretty smooth negotiations there. Looks like we're going to get ourselves Wilfried Zaha for 15 million pounds. 31 years old, what, 31, 32 years old now. Not young, but still a very quality attacker. Gonna offer him an important squad role here. Obviously, he wouldn't leave Palace just to come and sit on our bench. So, yeah, gonna offer him a 2-year contract. I believe that's actually gonna be 2.5 years. So I think that's pretty good. And he's currently on 70k a week. I presume he's gonna want a bit of an increase, no release clause, of course. And yeah, he actually wants a bit of an increase. Maybe can we bring it down? No bonuses. Give him like a 500k signing on fee and maybe like 75k a week. Yeah, how about that, mate? Coming down to the lane, yeah? Oh, looking for 78k. Not that much of a difference. Let's see if he's still holding out for 78. We'll give him it, but 75? Nah, he's still wants that 78. Fuck it. Let's just give him the 78k and get this deal done, because we are desperate for footballers here. Yeah, we can't be going through the whole season with Ivan Perisic playing at striker, bro. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. And Wilfried Zaha is our first signing here in January. There he is getting his medical done. Meeting, oh mate, look at Sonny, look at Heung-min. Wow. Breaks my heart, mate. Breaks my heart. But Zaha will be taking the number 10, of course, vacated by Harry Kane when he left in the summer. Big number, bro. Big boots to fill. Are you the guy? Yeah? Can you actually do the job for us? Listen, we're not expecting him to be Kane, but if he can do half the job that Kane did, listen, I am happy. That deal gets a D. Oh, it's a bit disappointing, but it's okay, yeah? Because he is going straight into the starting 11. He was probably playing last week for Palace, so there's no need for you to adapt, yeah? You have been here, bro, yeah? You just moved from South London to North London, yeah? We're still in the same city, so he'll be starting up top for us in his debut, our new number 10, playing alongside Richarlison in the FA Cup. We have decided that we're going to go very strong in the cups and just see how we do. Of course, our squad is not in the most healthy condition, but we're in no position to be relinquishing cups and just throwing competitions out the window, bro. Yeah, whatever chance of a trophy we get, we're going to try to take. Not going to be easy to play Everton in the first cup game, but let's see how we do. Is Jorginho spraying the ball out wide. Worked down by Sessegnon. Here's Pierre-Emile Højbjerg driving forward, linking up with Ryan Sessegnon, looking for the cross in there. It was a pretty decent cross, but the defender cut that one out. And here come Everton. 23rd minute of the game. Defending for us to do here down our left-hand flank, and that's a bit pathetic. Nico Schlotterbeck having to come out there and save Ryan Sessegnon because he was being violated a bit there, boys. Oh, Wilfried Zaha. Oh, the feet. Yeah, coming into action, coming into life. Wilf Zaha driving into the box, and he will finish. And dare I say, that's Son Heung-min-esque. We did say we need somebody that can replicate what he does. That guy that can run in behind and who is going to finish in front of goal. And bro, if Zaha continues doing this till the end of the season, he's no Son, but I think we'll be fine. 1-0 to Tottenham. Over the top there. Worked down by Richarlison. Oh, good strength from him, holding off the defender and cutting it back. Should have done better there, should have done better with the finish. Liking how we're playing at the moment. Really stretching Everton's defense. And put a foot in there. Moving the ball about quick. Here is Alex Iwobi. Edge of the box shot. Ooh, that was close. The keeper scrambling a bit there, Lloris, but the shot was wide in the end. It's Jorginho, tasked with controlling the game and trying to get those penetrative passes from a deeper position. Here is Jorginho trying to do just that. Skip to Jorginho again. You can see him trying to find the spaces, trying to see who is open and who is making the runs. Skip, good play here to Perisic. Perisic towards the middle. That was some good football from us. They're moving the ball about quite well, stretching Everton's defense, but the finish in the end wasn't great. We're leading 1-0 and we're playing quite well. Trying to drive forward here. It's Zaha again. Zaha this time slipping in Richarlison, who is through against his former side and cannot score. Brought down by Perisic. Towards the middle to Højbjerg. That was close. That was close. He scored a belter in the last episode. Could not quite do it here today. Time for some subs. We're going to bring on Destiny Udogie for Ivan Perisic and move Sessegnon over to the right-hand side. Of course, no more Mac Doherty. We have sent him away, so our right wing-back options are really limited at the moment. We're also going to bring on Yves Bissouma for Jorginho and bring on Tanganga for Romero. Looks like we may have to settle for 1-0 here. I don't really care. It's a cup competition. It's just about making it into the next round, boys. It hasn't been a great performance, but we have played quite well. Ooh, and Zaha with the quick feet again to get away from his man. Maybe cuts inside. Looks for the overlapping run there, but his pass is not accurate. Here come Everton with potentially their last attack. Ball over the top there. Is he onside? No. Damari Gray is offside, and that should be that. Looks like we'll be going through in the FA Cup. Another game where we just about do enough to make it through and get the desired result. The performance, I have to say, has been better than a 1-0. We have been significantly better than Everton here. Probably should have been 2. But again, it doesn't matter. We get a win. We make it through. And now it's time to refocus on the Premier League and refocus on hunting down Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Eric Dyer, with the contract expiring, has actually been approached by Sevilla. Of course, he can sign a pre-contract and join them next season. Looks like Eric Dyer is finally going to be out of our lives, boys. I've been praying for times like these. Yeah, we're still in second place on the table, a point behind Manchester City. We face Nottingham Forest at home and they host West Bromwich Albion, which that should be 3 points for them, you'd believe. We're still playing that 3-5-2. Jorginho, Højbjerg and Skip in midfield. Sessegnon right wing back, Udogie left wing back, Perisic and Richarlison as a front two, which have played together quite a few times. You can see the fatigue in the squad again with playing every 3 days. We're going to have to rotate, boys. We're going to have to rotate and everybody's going to have to chip in. And that record there, top left-hand corner, 10 wins, 1 draw at home, 0 defeats. Best home record in the league. Looks like White Hart Lane has turned into a bit of a fortress, boys. You love to see it, of course. Oh, what a ball that is. Richarlison not finishing. Of course, we've only had 1 defeat all season, and that was a 4-0 thumping at Ellen Road to Leeds United, which was a bit of an unexpected result. But I did not really expect us to be that lethal at home. Only 1 draw, and I think that was Chelsea. So I'll definitely take that. Let's see if we can make it another win here today, though. We are facing Forest, and we are definitely favourites, so no excuses, boys. Header just about won there by Perisic, but does not really come to much. Of course, my desired formation is a 3-4-3, but we don't have enough attackers to play that system at the moment. You saw Zaha is fatigued because he just played in the cup. Adeyemi, I don't know what's going on with Adeyemi, man. He's either injured or fatigued, and the rest of our attackers are injured, so we kind of have to settle for a front two, which isn't great. Oh, what a header that is, cleared off the line. It's not great because we don't get the most attacking or free-flowing attacking play that we would like to get in this formation. It's more rigid, but it's better defensively as well, which is a good thing. Jorginho, they're good spot to find. Is that Perisic? Now that's Quavier. Couldn't finish. Our closest chance of a goal, they cleared off the line by the defender, actually. Keeper was not getting there, if you ask me. Almost got our opening goal there, so we're, what, 26 minutes in? Still 0-0 here to Forest at home. Jorginho wins the header. Tanganga to Sessegnon, Sessegnon to Oliver Skip, driving forward. He's had quite a few minutes here, Skip, with the injuries we've had in midfield. Oh, Charleston could play there, finding Oliver Skip, making a run into the box. Tight angle! But does not matter. Oliver Skip, Olivier, yeah? What a finish that is. Unlike him, a defensive midfielder not known for his goal scoring at all. That probably is his first goal for the club. What a finish that is. And we did mention that everybody's going to have to contribute this season, boys. We don't have a clear talisman in terms of goals, well, anymore. So we're going to need 3 goals here, 4 goals there, everybody getting involved, and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg trying to get involved there. Of course, our captain with Son out, trying to take on the responsibility, and so is Nico Schlotterbeck, who has had quite a few goals for us this season. Rising high yet again, but this time his header is over the top. Unlucky. That's half-time. Leading 1-0. Again, similarly to that Everton game, it could be more. But whatever lead we have, we'll definitely take. Schlotterbeck looking to switch it, but not enough on that pass. Oh, here's Taiwo Awoniyi. He is strong, he is quick, and he isn't behind our defense. Good goalkeeping. Dean Henderson reading exactly when to rush out, reading the touch of the striker to the point and saving us. And I always give goalkeepers credit when they do stuff like that, when you don't really have much to do in a game, but whenever you're called into action, you do it well. For me, that's what makes the goalkeepers some of the best in the world, man. Having a quiet game all game, but when you're needed, you are alert. That's a very good ball there from Schlotterbeck, and the ball. Oh, the shot from Perisic is off the post. And Schlotterbeck heavily involved in our attack. Good link-up play. Oh, the final ball is not quite there, though. And that's a late tackle. Could be in trouble here. Yellow card for our German defender. Getting a bit carried away. He has that in him. Gets heavily involved in the attack and a bit rash at times. Yellow card for him. Gonna make some changes here. Trying to push for that second goal, but also keeping the balance of not going gun-ho and getting caught on the break. We're actually going to bring on Ben Davis at left wing back here, having to adapt a bit. I'm going to bring on Karim Adeyemi for Ivan Perisic. Just giving Adeyemi a few minutes, and here he is picking up the ball, driving forward, finding Richarlison finding Karim Adeyemi again, through, and this would surely seal the points. The man on loan from Borussia Dortmund has had quite a difficult season with injury and just not making the team. Yet again on the bench today, but comes off the bench and makes an impact and secures the 3 points for Tottenham Hotspur, and it's going to be another win for us here at home, and looks like it's going to be another clean sheet for us, which really has been carrying us, man. We have not been getting a lot of goals, but the clean sheets have been making sure we get those 3 points. A lot of 1-0s, a lot of 2-0 victories, and we get another 3 points, and we keep the unbeaten record at home going, and we keep the pressure on Manchester City. And Eric Dyer has actually agreed a deal to go to Sevilla, so he will be gone in the summer. For now though, 22 games into the Premier League season and we are top of the table. Manchester City have actually lost at home to West Bromwich Albion, suffering their first defeat of the season. That's such a weird one. But we have West Bromwich Albion actually coming up next, so we definitely should not be undermining them. They just beat Manchester City, so let's see if we can pass the Albion test. But James Maddison is back in the starting 11. We've had him on the bench a couple of times. We have not brought him on. We've been waiting for him to be fully fit to get minutes so that he does not get re-injured again. And he is finally back, and we can finally play the formation with him in there that I have seen gets the most creativity out of us. Yes, I prefer the 3-4-3, but you see the 3-5-2 with the 10 just behind the 2 strikers. Yeah, I think we could be cooking here, boys. Yeah, our full first choice defense is back, and I'm pretty happy with the midfield options we have there with Bentancur Højbjerg playing in behind Maddison, with Zaha and Richarlison playing as in the front too. So let's see how we do here. Schlotterbeck once again driving forward, man. He is so good at doing this. Looking for the cut back there. Not really sorting out his feet in time and could not keep that ball in. First chance falling Zaha's way and just about got away from him. We do have a corner though. James Maddison again back in the team, taking all the set pieces for us, providing that set piece threat, and the shot on the volley saved at the near post. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg there with a hell of a strike. That's a good save from the keeper, to be fair. Maddison again, this time an in-swinger from him and headed away. Can we recollect the second ball? Because this is a good start from us, putting West Brom under pressure. Not too sure what went on there. Looking for a counter press. This is a very big game for us, boys. Not necessarily because of the team we are playing, but just for that mental challenge of knowing this team just beat Manchester City and they play us immediately after, and if we beat them, this could be a real statement. Yeah, this could be a chance of us. Zahan! Shot is saved. This could be a chance of us to basically show them how it's done. Yeah, have won over Man City. And like we said, that could be a big psychological victory for us. 9 minutes in, still putting the pressure on Albion here, not really letting them get any sniff so far. Good pressure there, but they spray it out wide. Udoji should get there, he does. Another throw here for West Brom. And they are slowly making it up the field, to be fair. And now they are in our box and looking for the cut back there, but it somehow fell back to them, and Dean Henderson making a world-class save, getting down quite quickly to make sure we didn't go a goal down. Outswinging ball, headed on, not a great clearance, but Nico Schlotterbeck is there, and now we'll drive forward, gives it to Maddison and continues to run. The boys are kind of bumping into each other here, but not much in it, and here is Nico Schlotterbeck, our centre-back has made it all the way through, but typically and as expected does not score because he is in the end a centre-back. Sometimes you think he isn't because of the way he plays, but he still is. Save there from the West Brom keeper. He's having quite a good game. Well, he's having a brilliant game at the moment. Who's this guy? finding it difficult to get the breakthrough here. Another corner, Maddison again. Can we get something going? Cleared away. Oh, is that not a foul? It's not a foul. Oh, it is a foul. Not great. What's this? Manchester United have signed Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. 86 million. Bloody hell. The big boys are flexing their muscle, but here is Rodrigo Bentancur flexing his muscle, winning the ball back then, running through the entire West Bromwich Albion defense, but doesn't finish. How are we not winning this game? Oh my days, almost losing this game right there. Another chance for West Brom. A bit of an open game at the moment. Both teams are having quite a few chances. But there's some good play again from Wilfried Zaha there. Good feet from him to get away from. And the two defenders and cuts it back. Very good play from Zaha. And a very good finish from James Maddison on his return. James is back in the 11 and back on the score sheet. Making an impact, linking up with our new signing. And we take the lead against West Brom just before the break. Just when we're starting to think that maybe today may not be our day. And perhaps starting to give in to what West Brom are doing here and just basically shutting us out. But we get a good goal there just at the end of the half and we lead 1-0 at the Hawthorns. I really think we should be kicking on in the second half though. We have had quite a few chances, so let's see if we can maybe get a second. And Maddison is on the free kick here, quite a way out. But he is definitely capable. Doesn't even clear the wall there, Maddison. It's a poor free kick, if I'm being honest. But recollects the ball, good play from him. Working very hard. Pretty much has been our most dangerous player. That's a very good cross in there. Zaha hits it. It is blocked, but the ref plays to the spot and he has given us a penalty here. What has happened? Shot on the volley. They're clearly off the arm of the Albion player. Pointing to the spot, and Richarlison has taken claim to the ball and ready to fire us into a 2-0 lead from 12 yards out. Will he be able to do so? Big moment in the game, and he does do so. Keep it going the right way, but it does not matter because R9 finishes clinically from the spot, celebrating with the away fans there, and he knows how big of a goal that is, doubling our lead against West Brom and looking like we're gonna stay top of the table, boys. Right now it's all in our hands. It doesn't matter what City do, we keep doing this for the next 15 games. We are winning the Premier League. Yeah, one step at a time. Though Wilfried Zaha has played absolutely amazingly well. He's going to come off. We're going to bring on Harding and play him as a false 9 actually. Give him some game time and see how he links up in a false 9 position with Maddison. Maddison working so hard from kickoff, immediately winning the ball back. Oh, Maddison really ready, yeah. Oh, mate, driving forward into the box. Maddison, ball in. Nobody there though. Bentancur collecting it. Maddison again. Away from one but tackled by the other. Pressure on the defense here, trying to clear it. They can't quite win it. Udogie wins the header and Richarlison goes for the spectacular finish. And boy, does he finish. We're flying, boys. Are you starting to believe? We're starting to get players back from injury. Yeah. We're making a few new signings, yeah? And City are dropping points against teams we are smashing. Can it just be our season? Mate, on his weak foot as well, you know. Well, as you can see, Spurs are completely 3-0. Oh, what a ball that is from Perisic into Harding. And Harding the cutback there to Richarlison, who will make it 4 and who will claim the match ball. What a game we have played here today, boys. What a second half performance. Have to say, Owen Harding Young boy coming on. He could have taken that shot on and been selfish, but saw Richarlison in space for the tap in to make it 4. Just gonna make the changes here, but boys, the game is truly done. We're gonna be staying top of the table, and what a response this is. We did mention the psychological battle that there was gonna be of us facing a team that just beat City, but we just went out there and put 4 past them like it was nothing. That's full time, a 4-0 victory for Tottenham Hotspur, and a hat-trick for our Brazilian number 9, our Brazilian striker Richarlison here. Brilliant game from him, and a brilliant finish for that second goal. And we stay top of the table. It's been a remarkable run for us. Yeah, we are on quite a good run here. Haven't lost in quite a while, and I have to be honest and say we are looking stronger and stronger. We did mention the players we are slowly getting back from injury, which is making the selection a bit easier now. You know, I'm still thinking of making another signing, especially because now we have basically given Palace Matt Doherty. So maybe another right wing back is a signing we'll be looking to make, perhaps a midfielder. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see what we can see in the market here, what we can find in the market, I should say. But Manchester City are dropping points again. They just drew to Everton this time, and we are now 4 points clear. 4 points isn't massive, it's just 2 games in it. But bro, if we keep up the way we are playing and we add a few more additions, this is where Levy has to step in, yeah? And give us some fucking money to spend, bro. This is a real chance for us to win the league. It's a real chance. We're in the middle of January and we are 4 points clear of Manchester City. We make 2 more good signings, sensible signings, and we can definitely do something special. We're just gonna sim the next game here in the FA Cup. We're facing Carlisle United. Should be a pretty simple win if you ask me. Is it? It's not simple, but it is a victory. Richarlison winning it in the 84th minute. Actually disappointed that we conceded a goal because we have not been conceding goals. But we did concede there to Carlisle United, so not great, but we are through again in the cup. And this was an interesting bit of news that I found. Harry Kane progressing at Real Madrid, asking questions. Expectations are always high on joining a new club, and since Harry Kane's departure from Spurs, his time under Ancelotti hasn't been exactly inspiring. Recent performances have left fans and the Real Madrid manager doubting the value of their new acquisition. He's not doing what I imagined he would do for the team, moaned one dejected Real Madrid supporter. Spurs can have him back if they want. Hey, I'm just reading the headlines, yeah? Do we bring Kane back home? Yeah? Can he finally lift a trophy with us? I don't think that's realistic, bro. They're probably gonna ask for like 150 mil or something. I don't even remember how much they spent on him, but we are currently flying, and Kane is not having the best of seasons clearly at Madrid. However, next up is the big one. They're coming to our ground and we'll be looking to definitely spoil the party atmosphere. They're down in like 8th or 9th. They're pretty irrelevant at the moment, but Arsenal come to the lane in the next episode. And then we have Manchester United away. And then we have Manchester City at home. And then we have Leeds United, who are the only team to beat us this season. They smashed us 4-0 at Ellen Road. And then after that, we'll go into March and we have Leicester. So bro, looking at our next 5 fixtures, I believe these next 5 games will define our season. Arsenal, United, City, Leeds, and Leicester. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting 3 points out of all of them, but it's going to be a real test. It's going to be a real test, and we should definitely equip ourselves as best as we can for that test. So any suggestions on transfers, do let me know in the comments. Drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Please do subscribe as well, not to miss any future videos. I've been Quick Crush, and I'll see you guys next time.